Sorry, turn on the music. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. For the late start, I'm just kind of... Oh, OBS was giving me issues, so I had to reopen everything because, no, it was about to give me updates, but then it crashed, and then... Yeah. Okay, hold on. So I had to, as I said, I had to reopen everything, which includes my model. And I guess I didn't necessarily open that one quite yet, but okay, let me move my mic closer. Hopefully I'm mostly okay in the other stuff, so alright. So let me just get the model prepped. I had to reopen ArtFight, I had to reopen Clip Studio, and it's very annoying, so... Okay, let's get Clip Studio opened up. Yes, please open. Sorry, I'm like very irritable now. I hate it when it gives me trouble. Okay. I'm just waiting for Clip Studio. Okay, let's get over to the... Oh yeah, I need to get to Stream Manager real quick. Okay. Okay, and I'll have to re-announce things, so let's open Blue Sky. Okay. Live now. Oh yes, and I must turn on the fan, so... Sorry if it gets kind of loud in here. How about I take my mic away? Okay. Let's open the piece that I want to work on. Okay, so let's open OBS up. And scroll up. Okay. Am I alive? What the heck, man? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm here, but... Oh, it's the... Why is the window so small? Okay. What? Oh my god. Sorry, everyone. It's like... What the fuck is happening? I have to widen this. I have to widen that. Yeah, everything got like smashed together really into really small bits, so I had to like get that. Also, hello Dizzy, nice to see you again. How's your day going? My day has been mostly okay, just kind of slow. But yeah, I've been having issues with starting the stream, so kind of been yelling at the computer basically. And it's been a while. That's okay. I figured you're probably up. My day's hot. I see. Yeah, I figured that something was going on. But yeah, thank you for showing up. And yeah, it's like very hot out there. I was out there for like a couple of minutes and it was like, oh, holy crap. Okay. Hold on, let me check my, one of my docs real quick. Okay, what did you do, OBS? Status, yeah, I just want to look up my status bar to see if my, you know, I'll just check the Stream Manager, but make sure the... Okay, yeah, sorry, I remembered to change the stream info, so... I did that maybe like an hour ago, but yeah. Also, I'm just gonna try and do one more thing and then I'll get started on my art. I went to work and mowed the lawn right after another. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's gonna be rough in this kind of weather. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with things. Yeah, so, you know, the OBS frustrations, that kind of threw me off a bit. But yeah, so anyways, you know, this is another art attack right here. So this is actually supposed to be kind of like an OC interaction because the person who attacked me did a OC interaction, so I thought I'd do one as well. And honestly, I'm finding her character to be very pleasant to draw. The main issue with this piece is my own OC, so I love it. It's so cute. Thank you. But yeah, it feels kind of embarrassing that that my own OC is just like dragging in the attention. So, anyways, I'm about to start lining this up. Well, not lining up, but you know, do the lining. I wasn't happy with that one. Sorry. But yeah, I think this is mostly just going to be a flat colored, so not really too much shading. Yeah, I've just been needing to move my butt with my art of revenges, because, you know, I'm trying to catch up. I still have about 3 to finish, and there's only like 3 more days, so yeah. It reminds me of that new game, Poco the World's Smallest Clown. Oh, does it? I actually don't think I heard of that one, to be honest. Sorry, I'm just gonna turn the music down slightly. I feel like it's being distracting. Yeah, this YouTube UI is just kind of... I'm not a big fan of that. I heard of the change over the weekend on social media, but you know, I haven't really been that active this weekend just because I've been like so worn out. But yeah, it's like when I saw it yesterday, I was like, oh god. And it's free on Steam. Oh, that's cool. I guess I can check it out if I manage to remember it. Yeah, to be honest, I just kind of have a lot on my plate right now, so. But yeah, I'll have to... Hopefully I'll remember it. But yeah, have you been playing any games recently? I guess I played a little bit of Mario Kart last Friday, but I kind of switched gaming night to Monster Hunter Rise because I've just been enjoying that one a lot more than Stardew lately. I feel kind of bad dropping another game, but yeah, Monster Hunter Rise was just like the game that I was having the most fun with at the time. Yeah, nothing wrong with being overwhelmed. Yeah. Oh yeah, the British and the Australians. Oh wow. Yeah, I heard of that too. I was just talking about the YouTube UI stuff because they changed the UI on the browser. I don't know about the app. I haven't been paying attention, but yeah, on the browser it's been changed. I've been playing Helldivers 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, Elden Ring, and Cycle myself. It's yourself? Oh. But yeah, it's cool that you've been playing all that. But yeah, Monster Hunter Rise was what I've been mostly playing. You know, I was kind of planning on playing a little bit of it off stream this week, just to take care of a few quests, but I've been kind of, as I said before, I've been very tired, so, you know, maybe tonight if I have the time. But yeah, otherwise it's just been art and sleeping, and art and sleeping. Sorry, I'm just kind of a little distracted by the line art. Let's see. Yeah, sorry, the last few weeks have been kind of boring, so kind of hard for me to come up with a topic to talk about. I assume you've played the other Monster Hunter games, though, because I don't think you were... I'm not sure if I saw you around the other Monster Hunter streams. Actually, I might have seen you. Sorry if I did. Just a little bit forgetful sometimes. Actually, no, Wilds is my first ever. Oh, wow. I see. Yeah, I mostly just played Rise. I kind of wanted to play Wilds, but I knew it didn't run very well on the PC, so I ended up not getting it. Like, technically my computer could handle it on the lower settings, but yeah, I just wasn't feeling it at that point. You know, I was still felt a little bit burnt from the Dragon's Dogma 2 stuff that happened like a year before. Like, it might not hurt to play it again or look into it again at some point, but yeah, I'm mostly focusing on Rise because that's the one that I'm mostly attached to at the moment. Now, I was also thinking about World, because everyone keeps asking about World. I tried playing World for a little bit, but it wasn't quite clicking for me, because the feel of the movement was just a little bit too different for me at the time. I never played or DG2. I mean, Dragon's Dogma. I mean, it was, like, generally pretty fun for what it is. It just was, kind of disappointing. You know, like, I think everyone was expecting a new and improved version of the first game, but it was just kind of ran really poorly, and it just, yeah, it still feels like the new game is, or the first game was a bit better, to be honest. Like, the NPCs weren't really as, charming or anything. Yeah, sorry, spelled it dumb. I see. My brain is overheated. Oh, I see. Are you at least drinking something nice and cool? I have a water next to me, but, you know, I have a bit of a coffee addiction, so I'm still chugging coffee. But yeah, I might take a break from the coffee and just try to focus on the water, because I should probably do that. No, oh, yeah, you too. But the Sphinx is so... Oh my god. It's hot ginger tea. I see. And I see this. You see the comments about the Sphinx. Sorry. Yeah, I know a lot of people like the... I know a lot of people were into that Sphinx lady. To be honest, though, as someone who normally likes monsters, I feel like she doesn't quite click for me, so... Oops. Okay, let me just get these cheeks right here. I mean, at least it sounds nice, but yeah, I'd probably be overheating too. Alright, so let's just get on with well, first I'll mark out the end stuff for hair. And I'll just have the eyelashes cover the hair, so I usually do it like that anyway. Okay. Try to remember to add some of that hair detail, or eye detail, sorry. Alright, so do this. But yeah, it's been like really hot lately, so I guess it is that time of year, but at the same time, I just kind of hate it. Like, I'm glad to have finally moved inside in my job, but at the same time, it's like still pretty hot back there, so if I'm on the floor, it's not too bad, but yeah. Is the Sphinx a she? I assumed it was male despite the boobs. I mean, I think the one in the game is female, but I never played. I see. Yeah, I haven't really met up with the Sphinx, so if the Sphinx was supposed to be male, then I wouldn't know, to be honest. But yeah, I kind of assumed the one in the game was female. Okay, let me just get the other eye real quick. Alright. Either way, smash. I see. Yep. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up the conversation. Alright, so let's get this eye makeup right here. And I guess I'll make it a little bit thicker. Actually, maybe I should erase some of the eye right here. Oh yeah, so. But I guess backtracking a bit on the conversation, what's your favorite weapon to play in Monster Hunter? You know, the big question, the big Monster Hunter question. That and favorite monsters are the big questions. I like to play the insect glaive. So, actually, I think a couple weeks back, I think I actually drew my character as a Monster Hunter, or a hunter from Monster Hunter. The horn primarily. I see. I'm not actually sure how the horn plays in the wilds, but I know that it's primarily a support type of weapon, which is kind of nice. I don't think Monster Hunter has a ton of support weapons outside of the hunting horn. But I'm better with the longsword despite wanting to play with the horn, I see. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I know that in Monster Hunter Rise, they like really try to push the longsword onto people there. But I'm loyal to the glaive. I'm loyal to the glaive. But in Wilds, they added the ability to place down areas that give different buffs and heals when allies walk into it, which also damage the enemies when you attack. Oh, I see. That's cool. Kind of makes me think of a Palico. Sorry. Yeah, it just kind of reminds me of what some of the Palicos do. But I'm not sure if you're happy with that comparison or not. Yeah, yep. It feels like there's some amazing stuff I could pull off if I was smarter. I see. What's my favorite insect glaive? I think my favorite is the Magno Malo insect glaive. So, you know, it basically has a blast element on it. So, you know, I get like little moments of high damage, which I like a lot. But yeah, Magno Malo is one of the monsters in Rise. So, it's actually the flagship monster in that game. So that like big lion dude. Yeah, that big lion dude you see on the cover, that's Magno Malo. Yeah, insect glaive users be going nuts. Yeah. Yeah, and then the thing about Rise that I like so much is that I'm able to just like fly around at high speed, so you know, zip around in the air. I find that to be really fun. Like, generally everyone can zip around in the air a little bit because of the wire bugs that the game has. But it feels more, but insect glaive gets more, jumps, so yeah. I think the monster they recently added to Wild was from Rise, the fox with the bubbles. Oh, Mitsune. Yeah, that monster's in Rise, so I think Mitsune was actually around for longer, so. But you do get Mitsune in base game Rise, I think, so. Sorry, I'm trying to get this jugular area down right. Okay. I haven't actually been able to hit Mitsune yet in my playthrough. Of course, I'll get there eventually, but yeah, it's a little bit further than I realized in the single-player campaign. So it looks like I'm probably going to have to start going into the multiplayer campaign pretty soon. Technically, you can still play single-player, but, you know, it's a lot harder than the version I've been doing so far, so. You're good, lol. I'm sorry for distracting you if anything. No, that's fine. Oh, I wish I could help out. I see. Yeah, it's okay if you talk. That's kind of why I have the stream open. Yeah, I probably wouldn't just stream if I didn't want people talking to me. So, anyways, I'm gonna work on this collar. Crazy clown collar. I guess thinking about it now, I actually did a clown OC in the beginning of the art fight, but it was like a little snake OC, so it's a lot more simple than what I'm used to. A little noodle. Yeah. I love the frills, thank you. Yeah, frills can be fun, if a bit complicated at times. But these frills aren't too bad, honestly. They got a pretty strong structure. You know, I'm mostly worried about this city right here. You know, I wanted to do an OC interaction piece, because that's what the person I'm revenging right now is doing, or did. But now, like, my OC is kind of, like, driving me crazy here. You know, funnily enough. I wonder if those are uncomfortable to wear, maybe. I don't know, I probably wouldn't wear something like this, so I wouldn't know. Guess it depends on how itchy the collar is. Yeah. Okay. By the way, fun fact about my own character right here, even though he isn't technically a clown, he's recorded as one by the circus he works for being a dingus. I would if I got the chance. I want to be a silly guy. I see. Oof, Lamau. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, sorry, his name isn't Val, it's Vio. I have another OC named Val. Oh god, the names are starting to get too similar. Sorry, I have a bias towards names that start with V. Because I like the letter V, or in the sound of it. But yeah, his name is Vio, so Val's a different character. I'm the same way with the letter D. I see. Yeah, I think V just kind of gives a sense of fanciness, I guess, if that makes any sense. Because with the letter V, you kind of think of with the letter V, I kind of think about things like viola or like violets, those kind of terms and stuff. And J for some reason, I see. Yeah. I don't know how common it is to have a letter bias. But yeah. I also used to have more of a bias towards the letter K, but not quite as much. Yeah, it's an elegant letter. Yep. Yes, sirree. Alright, let's get to this arm real quick, and then I'll start trying to deal with Theo. Yeah, it kind of looks rough right here, so I'm a little bit worried. At least the character by the other person looks okay. But yeah, it feels kind of embarrassing spending spending a ton of time on my own OC for someone else's attack. I mostly have color bias over anything I see. Yeah, I guess that's true for me. You know, I can probably make a guess at what colors that I like. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna try and deal with Val real quick. Or VO. Not Val. Yeah, Val is not a clown. Okay. Another fun fact about VO is he also he believes that his world's equivalent of aliens exist. So, you know, like, in his world they're called space elves, though. Yep, the best color, green. Yeah, yep, green and turquoise, and also purple. So purple's more of a supporting color than anything. And do they? Yep. He also tells people he's descended from a space elf, but he doesn't actually believe that part. So, you know, he just kind of pushes it onto some people, and that's how he got labeled a clown. Okay. All right. Yeah, I've been having a really hard time with this, getting the face and body down, so. Yeah. By the way, a fair warning, the ad break is coming, so. You know, I might visit the little ghost room during that break, so you won't be missing anything too exciting. But yeah, I also forgot to detail this nose, so whoops. Alright, Okay. I'll fight out the odds with my bare hands. I see. Yeah, green and purple are the best combo. You get it. Yep. Yep, I mean, that is my character's color scheme after all. You know, dark purple, that's almost black, and then green hair. I guess before the ad break comes, I'll show off a piece that I finished somewhat recently. I was like pretty proud of it, so I'm just kind of like, I want to show everyone it. But yeah, I got this done. Ooh, yep. Oh, that's cool. Holy shit, thank you. Alright, thank you. Yeah, this was a little bit of a self-indulgent piece. And I just felt like doing it, so I kind of did it. I'd probably have more time to do attacks if I didn't spend all my time on that, but oh well. Okay, sorry, I was just taking a peek at Discord. Crap, okay, gotta open this. Yeah, sorry, I looked away. I love the pose, and I adore the hat with the ripped veil. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is supposed to be my character's, like, proper design, but I couldn't really capture that in VOD, so, you know, that's kind of what my, journey with Blender was supposed to be about, but I haven't been, great about that this, past month because of Art Fight, so I'll probably be getting back to that pretty soon. You know, hopefully pretty soon, this August. I don't have quite as many. Actually, I do have some goals, but you know, I should have more time for other stuff, so. Yeah, I was just thinking that there are a few other artworks that I want to. Sorry, oh my god. Other artworks that I would like to work on this or next month. Just some like larger, fancier pieces. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, a hat would be really difficult to rig, I'm sure. Yeah, maybe. It's not that it's... I'm not sure how actually difficult it is. It's just that there isn't really a base hat in VOD, so... And at the time, I didn't really know how to make stuff like stuff in Blender, so... Technically, I could go back to VOD if I wanted to, but, you know, I was talking about it a bit with some other VTubers, and apparently if I wanted to like edit the face or the body, that could actually like screw up the VOD model, which part of the things I wanted to do was editing my character's physical appearance. Also, the break is about to start, so I'll see you back soon. And do I have a Discord? I'll talk about it after the break, so I'm just going to go on use the restroom real quick, sorry. Okie dokie. Also looks like the break is being delayed, I guess I could talk about it for a second. Also, I did make sure to hydrate, just so you know. Yeah, I just finished the coffee off, so I'll go ahead and drag the water closer to me. But technically, I do have a Discord server, but I haven't really done anything with it. Like, I'd have to set up things like moderation before I actually advertise it. You know, figure out what I want to do with that. But I know that I would like to have... Yeah, I don't know if the ad break is going on, sorry. Should probably check this. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. 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 Ugh. Ow, ow, ow. Shit. Okay. Alright, sorry, the ad break just ended, so... Okay, let me just get back to OBS. I was just looking at some things. Okay, so sorry about that. And also I see the posture check, so... Yep. It's always fascinating fascinating to me what Twitch thinks I want marketed to me. They're almost never right. You're good. I see. Yeah, I don't even like pay attention to the ads that they show me most of the time. But yeah, sorry, yeah. But yeah, to talk, I guess about the Discord server again. The main thing I would want with that is would be like the going live notifications, so people know when I'm on, basically. But yeah, maybe also just showing off like works in progress and all that. Also, I'm wondering if I did this nose a little too thin. I don't know. Oops, sorry. I think I normally, sorry, my voice keeps cracking like crazy. Yeah, I think I normally work with some yeah, draw characters' faces a lot bigger, so that's why it kind of feels kind of crunchy right now. Or at least the lines do. It's probably not the end of the world at all, though. Okay. But yeah. I'm trying to figure out the roles first, and I'm trying to get more of a following, because nothing would be more disheartening than starting a server and no one ever joins it. That terrifies me. I see. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I think the main thing that scares me is just dealing with moderation, because I know there's like a lot of issues with bots in Discord, and that can be kind of hard to get a handle on. You know, just trying to make the server a safe place and all that. But at the same time, it would feel nice to have a easier or better way of communicating with people who watch me normally. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm just trying to get this hair done. Okay. All right. Yeah, I plan to make mine only able to be spoken, and after you pick a role, yeah, like have some kind of, or have some form of verification. Sorry, I can't speak. Yeah, it'd be a good idea. Yep, definitely a good idea. Okay. All right, so drawing some more strands of hair. All right. Probably isn't correct, but best shape for VO, but oh well. Okay. By the way, sorry if this is a dumb question or if I asked it already, but do you have any like OCs that you like to draw or do stuff with? You know, obviously I got some characters of my own because I'm in art fight, but I haven't been the best about using them. But I hope to use them a bit more. Maybe sometime this next month. No, I always say that, but then not do anything with it. You know, outside of my Persona character, of course. I draw my Persona character a lot, technically. Oops. Yeah, I have a couple. I only ever asked for art. I've only ever asked for art of one. The primary self-insert OC I use to represent me is the one I have art of. I see. Yeah. Yeah, it's fair. Sorry, let me just take a little peek. Yep, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a similar boat. As I said before, I draw Vari a lot. So, you know, like the piece that I just showed you. I also commission art of D&D character I make occasionally, but for some wild reason, every time I commission art of a character I play, the game dies immediately after. Oh, wow. Yeah, I love your character's design. Thank you. Yeah, that kind of sucks. And I love my concept. Thank you. Yeah, the drowned ghost concept. Yeah, sorry, I'm being quiet again. Just kind of struggling with VO again. Okay. There's a lot of aura farming I can do. How so? Lamau, don't apologize so much. I see. Oops. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to... Alright. Clean this up. Oh, hey there, Dream of Nightmares. Thank you for the raid. Hold on, let me try to shout you out. But hello, everyone. Thanks for coming here. I'm currently working on an art fight attack of someone's Dino Girl character. Okay, let me see if I can do a shout out real quick. You know, hopefully I can. Alright. Sometimes, okay, sometimes it just gives me trouble. Okay, is there a way I can... Alright. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Okay, just type out shout out. Yeah, I'm trying to like copy and paste your name, but sometimes OBS or the Twitch isn't the best about that. Okay, let's see if I can just type it out. Alright, so got the shout out. Yay! But yeah, thank you for coming in with the raid. So how was your stream? Was it oh. And Dizzy Green says, because the underwater aesthetic and the ghost aesthetic lend themselves perfectly for dynamic posing and movement, like the hair flowing in the ocean current or with the dark and spooky vibe. I see. Yeah, that's true. Also, hello to Just J Arts as well. But yeah, you know, as I said before, I'm just doing trying to work on one of my art fight attacks. You know, I'm doing like an OC interaction between their character and mine, so that's why there's 2 OCs here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these are both like circus-themed characters, so. Was great, short, but that's all it was meant for. Needed to finish an attack. I see. Oh, these character designs are fire. Thank you, and the lovely line art. Thanks. But yeah, did you want me to do an art tag for you, Dream, or nah? But yeah, I'm mostly going to focus on this specific artwork right here. So I'm getting a little bit burnt out from art fight, so I'll be honest. So I'm not sure how long today's stream will go. Also, thank you for the follow, Just Jays. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up. Nah, you're good. Thanks for the offer. Okay. And thank you for the little hearts. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I should grab something to eat. Haha. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I had some snacks today for breakfast, but actually I had a cereal too. So I at least had something, but yeah, I know the pain of not eating proper breakfast. So hopefully you get something nice and tasty. But yeah, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to do or how long I'm going to stream today, just because I've been kind of worn out. But yeah, hopefully you guys like your time here. You know, I'm a bit more on the lower energy side, admittedly, but yeah, hopefully that's entertaining enough. But yeah, lately my streams have been mostly art fight related, but you know, I tend to draw like fantasy stuff normally, so artist art. That's fair enough. But yeah, I normally draw like fantasy themed art, so yeah. And if you're interested in that, you could always check out my other socials later on, you know, if you're interested. But yeah, love a good fantasy. Yep. Yeah, I also tend to like monster boys and girls quite a bit. You know, my character, or myself, I should say, I'm technically a ghost, so I know my character or myself is not the most ghostly right now, but you know, I'm supposed to look more like this right here. So yeah, this is a portrait I did last week, but ooh, yeah, thank you. But yeah, hopefully I can do more of that kind of thing when August rolls back around, because I think I want to do an art piece that includes a Doulahan and some fireflies. So now maybe something that's a little bit swamp themed or some might be interesting. Is this my first year in art fight? No, this is actually my second year. So also sorry to Dizzy if you feel forgotten. But yeah, this is my second year in art fight. You know, I think been like drawing some more simplified attacks. So last year I did a lot more rendering and stuff, but I didn't want to like torture myself this year. No, I'm good. Okay. I've been having a blast, I see. Yeah, there's been a lot of cool characters and stuff. It's just that I've been kind of busy this month, so yeah, I haven't been able to spend as much time as I would have liked. But yeah, to be fair, I do think I'm a lot faster than I used to be, because last year I like spent like almost all my free time on art fight. So, but this year I've been only like spending some time on art fight, and like even then I got like roughly the same amount of attack, or you know, I've been doing like roughly the same amount of attacks that I did last year. So of course I think part of it is just like letting myself do things a little more simply, but yeah, like not detailing the hands very as deeply. So yeah, don't look too closely to the hands. No, not the hands. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'm glad you've been having a blast. What kind of OCs do you like to draw, out of curiosity? You know, as I said before, I like monster boys and girls. Actually I did a few mermaids and mermen this year, which is kind of nice. I wanted to do some more clown type characters as well, but I haven't really had the time. You know, I've been mostly responding to revenges, actually, especially these past 2 weeks. Typically humanoid-esque things. I see. Yeah, it's fair enough. Okay. Sorry, I need to get these pearls. I didn't really sketch them out properly, so... But yeah, this dude right here, like the guy character, this is actually my own OC, and this is the OC of the person I'm revenging, so... I thought that I would draw them doing a performance together, because I thought it'd be kind of a fun idea. Okay. I would love to branch out a bit. More anthro designs, I see. Yeah, sometimes I think about anthro characters as well, but I never quite have the motivation to go through with it. It'd be nice to learn how to draw furry characters, though. I won't deny it. Okay, sorry. Oh, shit. Okay. No, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Okay. Same, yeah. Okay. I probably should have copied and pasted the references here, but I figure I can like just show you what the proper references for the characters. So I'll just copy and paste the image into the ear. Oh, come on. Ear. Yep. So this is the lady I'm trying to draw right now. Kind of she's supposed to be like a dinosaur lady or prehistoric animal kind of lady, but yeah, I don't know a ton about like prehistoric animals. Like I know a little bit, but yeah, and I'll copy and paste my own reference because I'll need these later for when I color them in. So, but yeah, this is the other character. So, yep. And there's supposed to be a lot of sparkles and confetti flying around, but I haven't gotten to that. So, all right, yeah, it feels a little embarrassing to have to spend so much time on my own OC because I've been struggling with my own character more than the other person's character, believe it or not. Of course, VO is like relatively new, but still. Yeah, I was just talking with Dizzy that I mostly draw my own persona character a lot, so it probably would help if I drew my other OCs, you know, off. You know, once we're eventually free from Art Fight. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you're the type of person who makes new OCs before Art Fight or not, but yeah, sometimes I do that. Like, I have the concept for the character a while before I actually make them. Or, well, before I actually draw the references, but... No, sometimes I do that. Nah, I see. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, technically, VO right here, I had the concept for him for a while now, but I never quite drew him out. It's the same with another OC of mine. His name is Gallon, but yeah, I had a concept for him like a long time ago. I'm done with my yard work. I'm going to lay down for a while and nurse this headache. Oh, I'm sorry. But it was fun hanging out with you. Or hanging out. See you soon. Yeah, I hope you feel better. Yeah, hope you're able to fight off that heat. I just added characters that had this full character sheet to Art Fight. I see. Yeah, that's fair. It definitely makes life a lot easier. Yeah, actually, when it was still June, I was actually working pretty hard on making character references. But yeah, I guess thinking about that, I basically drew out like an entire cast of characters. But yeah, I know that I had those characters in my head for like a long time. Because they're supposed to exist in the same world that one of my older OCs live in. So. Okay. But yeah, I don't normally have references just hanging out for my characters. To be honest, I think Art Fight's the only reason why I make them, to be honest. Yeah. Like I thought about making references beforehand, but yeah, I just never quite had the time. Okay, I guess I'm going to... Okay. Sometimes I'll draw like 1 or 2 poses for a character and like 2 expressions, so I see. Yeah, I mostly just draw one full body for my characters. Unless they have like different forms or outfits. Because I think that's like a lot of my characters actually have a Monster Boy form. So I had to draw, actually I had to do like 2 references for a lot of my characters. Oops, dang it. Okay. But yeah, I started getting a little bit burnt out like before the event even started, so I was like, I have to stop. I have to stop and resting it. But yeah, I think the only OC that was like specifically made right before Art Fight was a character of mine named Maven. Because technically I made him so he could be like a, you know, he basically be a friend with one of my other OCs. So that's why I came up with him. Like, I think the funny part about him, though, is like, I think he was like the most popular, one of the more popular characters for people to draw. So, yeah, I thought that part was like really ironic. Of course, he doesn't have like a absurdly detailed design, like a certain, like the character that he's connected to. Sorry, I needed a drink of water. It's very hot over here, so. Like, I'm not entirely sure how it is for everyone else, but, you know, it's summertime, so it's been toasty. Especially lately. Like, we had a little period of time where it wasn't too bad, but, like, it was nice and cool in the 70s, like Fahrenheit, but obviously not Celsius if it's the 70s, but. Yep, it's just been painful weather. Def hot, I see. Yeah. God dang summer. I yearned for the autumn times. Yeah, I don't know what your favorite season is, but my favorite season is basically autumn, so. I think that's a pretty common answer for a lot of people, but yeah. I guess we shouldn't really necessarily care about how common it is. Like, we are talking about like 4 options here. Mine is summer, but I don't like humidity. I see. Yeah, that's fair enough. Humidity makes things a lot harder, honestly. So to be honest, I just don't like heat in general. Yeah, I think my body is just built for the cool weather, because I used to work outside for my job, and I used to be able to actually like handle the cold pretty well. As long as I wasn't drenched, then I can't handle the cold if I'm like soaking wet. But yeah, that's kind of one of the big problems with snow is that it can kind of drench your gear. So, but otherwise, I'd be able to handle the cold. Fall for sure is a close second. Yeah, you know, you get the colorful leaves, you get the you get harvest season, you get tasty food. Yeah, I like fall. Yeah, I think for me it's fall and spring, so at least like late spring, so early spring not so much. I don't like the cold or precipitation. No snow, no rain. I see. That's fair enough. Yeah, I used to hate precipitation more, but I moved inside, so not really as big as a concern for me. But I do hate driving through snow and rain, though, so I'll give you that. Yeah, I don't like dealing with rough weather when I'm trying to get places. So I live in the countryside, so I kind of have to drive for everything. Of course, I don't think most people would want to walk around in the rain either. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm just working on the legs right now.
This is where your story begins.
I'm gonna
I'm sorry.
look at what my...
But I don't want you to be sad.
Try to check what the cuffs should look like.
That any of us ever had a chance to be true.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it somewhat simple. Yeah, I still have a couple more revenges that I need to take care of. Oh my god, sorry. I keep moving my toolbar around, and it kind of drives me insane. Okay. Alright. Oops, hold on. No, okay. No, it's fine. Okay, draw the cuff. I know that life. I lived in many rural areas. Sorry, I don't speak very well, but yeah. Kind of lived in this area my whole life, so I'm kind of used to it, but sometimes it gets really annoying when it comes to trying to get to work. But generally I'm a big baby when it comes to crying anyway, or not crying, driving. Wrong word. Okay. I'm just not very good at that kind of thing. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to clean this up a bunch. Thankfully, we're not like super far away from most stuff. Of course, I say that, but then I think that well, like, okay, like we're not too far from anything that's like essential, but usually if I want to go to like, if I want to like do fun stuff, we usually have to go further out because the city we live near is kind of a Rust Belt area, so it's not very nice. Okay. Yeah, I guess thinking about it, we ourselves aren't really aren't like super rural, but I know there's like farms near that actually are pretty close to us, so it's like we're fairly rural, but not like we're not really living that kind of lifestyle necessarily. Okay. I know that when I was younger, I actually wanted to live in the city, but you know, as I've grown older, that desire has kind of died out. I feel like living in the city might be kind of difficult. Okay, right now I'm just kind of working on the lower part of this body. Okay. Alright, let's just do the poke right here. Alright. Get this part. The leg. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting kind of starting to kind of focus on the leg parts here, trying to get it out of the way. Okay. You know, I wanted to visit the farmer's market this weekend, but I completely forgot about it. I don't know, I only like remembered that I wanted to do it on Sunday, but that's only open on certain days of the week, which doesn't include Sunday, so I felt kind of Felt kind of a little bit bad about that. Because I think the stalls that I actually wanted to visit are only open on Saturdays, so... But yeah, I can't believe I only realized that I forgot about that as I was like leaving work. Because actually at work I was thinking, oh, I should go out to the farmer's market. Like I completely forgot that it was Sunday. But yeah. So I'll probably have to wait until about next week or this Saturday. Dang it. Sorry, it tickled down my throat. That's the worst when you want to go somewhere but it's closed. Yeah, yep, definitely. Especially if you're like planning on it, but then you completely forget. Yeah, I guess this weekend was very like meh. It wasn't like too horrible, but it was just not very good. I usually kind of have a tough times on the weekends because I work at a big box, one of those like big box stores, so you know, weekends are normally pretty tough. Anyways. Okay. So let's just get to finish off these lakes real quick. Because now we can worry a little bit less about VO. Yeah. By the way, I guess to ask are there any like stores you like to go to normally, or not really? I like to go to like bookstores and also I guess like plushie stores. There's not really a lot of plushie stores near us, but you know, I like cute things. I haven't really collected any plushies for a good while though, just because I've been trying to like be a little bit more careful with money. Admittedly, I've been feeling sort of the desire for something like that lately. I don't know. I think I'm probably going to go out to a bookstore this Friday because I just want to take the day off that day. I like getting Pokemon and Build-A-Bear. I see. Oh, I love going to vendor fairs. Oh. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of vendor fairs near us, but I remember those can be pretty fun. But yeah, I haven't been to Build-A-Bear in like so long though. But I remember being like super excited for them when I was younger. But I know the feeling. I also used to like collect or like to buy those like little collectible things, like the sort of like those little designer toys, or like I used to collect Tokidoki basically. So I know they're like kind of getting, or they've been kind of blowing up a bit lately, but yeah, I used to get like blind boxes, but yeah, I had a harder. It just got harder and harder to kind of justify those kind of sorts of costs. But yeah, I've been kind of missing those lately. But we don't really have stores that kind of sell anything too fancy, so you know, the stuff that I do see, I don't really have the desire to get. But yeah, I used to collect the little Myrmicornos, so that was a part of like Tokidoki. Basically, they're supposed to be like little, I guess, those like little unicorn Pegasus things, but they have like mermaid tails too. But yeah. Yeah, I was a big sucker for cute things like that. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just complicated. You know, I won't do it as line art. I'll just color it in. Okay. All right. Let's hide this then. And I'll start putting in some more details for Julie. That's the name of this lady right here is Julie. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, just kind of adding the details of her collar. Yeah. I don't know if you're into like clown types of OCs, but I've been a little bit more in the mood for them this month. Of course, I didn't really get to do that many of them or it turned out that I didn't really get to do many of them just because I was so busy with other things. But yeah, it's nice that I was able to at least get one done. So like a little dinosaur lady. Obviously, I've been wanting to make a clown / jester OC for the longest time. I see. Did you have any like specific ideas of what you wanted, or are you still like contemplating that kind of thing? Because I had a similar urge for a long time, but I guess Vio kind of falls into that sort of thing. You know, technically he's not actually a clown, he's a magician, but the circus he works at actually records him as a clown for being a dingus. So yeah, I forgot to actually give him a proper character bio in the text. Yeah, I was just getting burnt out, so I completely forgot. Yeah, I forgot how many characters I actually added, but it might have been like, I might have added like 11 characters this year, so. Kind of Harley Quinn inspired, giant hammer. I also just love the idea of large weapons. I see. Yeah, cartoonishly a large weapon would be kind of fun. I'm more of a magic lover myself, to be honest. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I needed a drink of water. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just draw her digits down. Okay. Oh, posture check. Alright. How dare you hydrate? Just kidding. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. I might be getting close to finishing the baseline art, but I probably would like to add a little more detail and the music. Okay, the music came back. Sorry. Yeah, I just noticed that the music paused for some reason. But yeah, when I get done with this baseline art, I'll probably add some more line weight to it, and then I'll get to the coloring. Okay. And I'll be one step closer to finishing my revenges. Because I had gotten more attacks than I anticipated, so I can't complain about that, but yeah. I've been worried about getting these revenges done. By the way, since we were talking about Art Fight, how long have you been a part of Art Fight? I know some people have been around for a pretty long time, but I actually knew about the event for... I knew about Art Fight for a while, but I only just joined last year. But yeah, I had actually seen someone like post their attacks like long ago. Like maybe around the 2016 or something, so. Just this year. I've heard about it for a while, then my viewers convinced me to join. I see. Yeah, it can be kind of fun. A little bit stressful though. But yeah, admittedly, I'm a little bit ready for it to be over with. So I can just like go back to doing my own stuff, guilt-free. Okay. Just kind of... Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to like think about what to do next. Yeah, I'll mark out her. I'll mark out the stripes for hers, just so it can make my life a little bit easier. Okay. This stripe goes here. And then, this stripe. And then, knee stripe. Okay. Try to get this one down. I can understand the overwhelming part, fortunately. Drawing people's characters is where I thrive, I see. Yeah. It's just that I'm kind of a slower artist, so I can't really just pump things out nonstop. But I think that's just kind of a me issue. Okay. So let's get these pants done. Alright. Get this. Okay, and let me get the sleeve. Actually, I probably should have filled this in a while back. Okay. Clean it up. So valid. An artist I'm friends with has done 26 attacks already, and they're still going. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know someone who's done like 50 attacks, so... Which is kind of insane, to be honest. Yeah, people can do like, you can just like pump them out. They're like crazy. Okay, all right. So I just do this now. Okay. All right, and then I can just do her sleeves real quick. I'll probably need to do something about this arm right here. Okay. Yeah, let me just handle the arm right now. Yeah. Let's finish up the lining. Okay. Alright, and then I will just kind of mark these out. Alright. Alright, alright. I've only gotten through 12, but my only goal this year was to have more attacks than defenses. So win's a win, I see. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think once I get these my next few revenges posted, I'll probably be my battle ratio will go back into my favor, because I think the amount of attacks and defenses I have is pretty even. Okay, hold on. Yay, I can just remove this, or remove the sketch, I mean. Okay. So let me just save. So we're getting there, everyone. Just need to take a little moment for myself. There's probably going to be an ad break pretty soon. Yeah, let me just check. Yeah, so just making sure to... Yeah, there's going to be an ad break pretty soon, so I'll probably take a short break to kind of... So you don't really feel like you're missing anything. Okay. Yeah, I'll start working on some of the line weight here, and then get onto the coloring and all that. I also forgot to fill these in. So, yeah, I'm not bothering to draw Vio's eyes, so. Yeah, it's I feel a little bit dumb, but I realized that I forgot to... I never even, like, decided what this guy's height is, so... He's some sort of height. I don't know if that's something you would forget normally or not, but yeah, I forgot to... I have no idea what I want his height to be honest, so... I guess maybe like 5'10" or 5'9" might be reasonable. To be honest, I normally make my characters actually like pretty short, so... But yeah, I think having just someone who's like average size might not hurt too bad. By the way, do you tend to skew towards large characters or short characters? Or is there like your OC range like pretty even? Portray 4 feet, canonically 7'8". Oh. I think most are within human height range. I see. Yeah, I just meant like tall or short. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of blinking out again. Just gotta get these arms a little more put some thicker lines around this arm so you can tell it's a little more forward facing. Okay. Let's not bother with that. Boo, boo, hand. Get the hand out of here. Boo. Sorry, that's how I feel every time I do hands. Okay. Alright, and just get these frills down here. Okay. Fiery Elmo. Probably more tall, 6 foot and above a little. I see. Yeah, I used to make my characters actually like pretty tall when I was like in my teens because I was more obsessed with height back then. But yeah, now I just make everyone short. So like maybe around like 5'6" to 5'7". Maybe a little bit lower for some of my OCs. Of course, for some of my characters, they come from a country where people are like canonically pretty short normally. Like the average height is like really short. So yeah, it's not really like weird for them to be kind of on the shorter side. My tallest character is 10 feet tall. Oh wow. Yep, that's a very tall character. Yep, very, very tall. Guys gotta have some very, very high very high cupboards. Okay. Okay. If he does have covers. Sorry, I'm just gonna Being distracted by the art and my itchy face. My shortest, excluding slime, maybe 3 feet and 11 inches. And that's a kid. Oh well. I guess that's fair. Yeah, I guess it's not that weird for kids to be that short. I think maybe my shortest adult character might be 4'7", so. Which I didn't think she would be. Like, I'm trying to. It's just like pretty short, to be honest. Okay. Sorry, I'm like thinking over my character's heights and like trying to think about something to say, but probably not think too interesting. I guess I have a mother and daughter character. My shortest adult is like 5'3", just like the creator. I see. Yeah. I guess depending on what your like gender is or what area you come from, 5'3" or like 5'3" wouldn't necessarily be too bad. Because I was kind of thinking about it like a little while ago, but I guess when you like actually look at some of the stats around the world, like some of the average heights in other places can get pretty short. So, you know, in some places might just be normal sized. Oh, dang it. Okay. But yeah, in real life, I'm actually like a 5'8", so a lot of people were like kind of, when I was younger, a lot of people were like pretty amazed by my height, but then after a while, people just kind of stopped caring, so I think that's why I wanted to make all my OCs like really tall for a while. Because I wish I was like taller. But yeah. Okay, by the way, the ad break is coming in a couple of minutes, so I'll be taking my own break pretty soon. I'm just trying to see what I can do. See what I can do before that happens. Okay. Oops, dang it. Okay. Okay. It's kind of interesting how our preferences change with age. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Let me just get this leg. But yeah, it seems like you have some pretty varied characters, to be honest. So there's that. Yeah, it kind of dawned on me that I don't really have I haven't really given a fixed height for a couple of Chrysea's kids. One of my characters' name is Chrysea, and he's a dad, so that kind of just occurred to me that for like his 2 younger kids, I never gave them a set height. But his eldest daughter, she has currently a set height. She's like 5 feet, so yeah. Love a dad character, yeah. But yeah, Chamil is like the older daughter character. She's like 5'5", which is kind of funny because her mom's like 5 or 4'11". So no, she kind of was out hiding her mom for when she was pretty young. Yeah, Marisha wasn't. Her mom character, or her mom, Marisha, wasn't very happy about that, though. But yeah, the ad break is about to happen, so fair warning. I'm just kind of zooming in and out. Okay, I'll just leave it like this for now, and then I'll get my fluids. Okay, so I just gotta wait for the ad break to actually occur. You know, I think I'll just head out, though, so... Alright, I'll be back soon, so maybe 5 to 10 minutes at worst. Hey, yeah, see ya. Okay, turn off the mic. Alright, I'm about to get back, so just let me take care of a few things. But yeah, I'll be back pretty soon. Okay. Yep, just, Alright, let's get back to the stream manager, then OBS. I'm just trying to ignore the Discord message. Okay, so sorry about that. Just got, I got some more coffee and more water, despite the intense heat out there. But okay, yeah, I'll just continue adding line weight around. So how about I add a little bit more to Jolie right here. I also made sure to advertise the stream again, so people know I'm live right now. Okay. Yeah, I just needed to clean that up a bit better. Yeah, admittedly the strips can get kind of complicated, so I just want to make sure things are done properly. Okay. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, I think I used to make more dad OCs back in the day, but not so much now. I don't know why I made so many dad characters, though, is the thing, though. Because I definitely did not have experience with children by any stretch. Okay. Yeah, I could probably add a little bit more line weights to this wig. Okay. Alright, just... Then I'll add a thicker line to the outer ring of this frill collar, so... I think they just call it collars, but... Yeah, or I guess I don't know the technical name of this thing. Yeah, so admittedly, when I started this piece, I thought this was actually the first clown piece I did this month, but I had forgotten that I actually did another clown character, because as I was like drawing this thing, because like I had suddenly like some deja vu, like, oh yeah, I already did a clown. But the clown I did was like a little sneaky character, so this is technically the first humanoid clown. Okay. Okay, so let's start adding more here. Maybe just a little bit more right here. I don't want to overdo it, so yeah, try to remind myself not to overdo it. But yeah, I could probably add some more weight around this. Nope. Around the little ends right here. Because these do feel a little bit thin. Okay. Okay. Alright, so zoom out. Okay. Yeah, we're getting there. I don't know if anyone here has like a fear of clowns, but I don't think I ever had I don't think I was ever like particularly scared of clowns by any stretch. I do think like creepy clown designs though, they can be pretty cool, so I'll be honest about that one. I think like maybe like gloomy clowns though, those can be pretty cool. Okay. Alright, so get some more of this in. And I'm almost there. Alright. Okay. Just checking the streaming time. Yeah, just a fair warning to people. I think today's stream might be... I might just let today's stream be pretty short. Oops. Oh my god. Sorry. Just very tired. Okay. Anyways. Am I okay? Could use a little bit down here. Then we should be free. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, it might be okay if I let the tail be a little bit... Or the tail lining be a bit thinner, just because it's, not the focal point. Alright, we should be okay for now. Just let me check the streaming stuff real quick. Okay. Sorry, I keep taking a peek at it. Let's name the reference layers Ref 1 and 2. I try to keep my layers named so I can recognize what's going on. I haven't always been the best about that lately, though. Okay. So, even though this is going to be a simple shading, I'd probably will... Oh my god, sorry. Do a little bit of layer separation for certain characters. Not characters, but like certain areas. Like the skin. I usually keep the skin layer on a separate. Okay. Then the other stuff can be filled in later. I also should... Wait. Okay. Yeah, I almost forgot to lower the value of the... Lower the value of the background area so I can, like, tell when things are filled in with the line art here. Okay. Alright, I'll just fill in everything with the lighter color. So it looks a little bit cleaner. Okay, 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 okay. Also, little dancing dinos, yep. Okay. Yeah, and her ears are a different color from her face, so she's probably just wearing face makeup then. Yeah, we got some bright pink ears. Okay. Of course, her hands are also like very white, so I'm not really sure. Okay, let's zoom in, check, make sure it's okay. Looks okay. Do this for here too. Yep. Okay. Then I'll just add her feet as well. And I think the yellow part is probably just pants. So for some reason I thought they were like the actual skin tone, but you know, I see the little cuffs lower down and I realized that they're probably pants. Okay. But yeah, so then I'll do a Bio's skin color too. So he's just about completely covered up, so I only hit his face then. Alright. Alright, actually I can do his ears too. Okay, yep. Hope I didn't fill the black into this little part, so take care of that real quick. Yeah, has anyone else been feeling kind of lethargic lately, or might that just be me? Because I think it could possibly just be the summertime heat. Okay, so I'll just add another layer, and that'll be the... I'll let that be the hair layer, so kind of keep hair a bit separate too. Basically just add a little bit of detailing to make it look a little more polished. Even though it's supposed to just be flats here. Okay. So I got him. Let's get her. Okay. But no! Sorry. Why did it do that? Okay, she's got short hair, so should be okay. Oh, here's this little section actually. Okay. Yeah. Just a lot of summertime heat. Oh, dang it. Oh my god, sorry, I keep scrolling on the sidebar and that kind of flings the image all around because I use the scroll to kind of move a bit. But yeah, it gets annoying when I kind of get flung around. Okay, so I'm just gonna make your eyebrows a bit darker than the base hair. Okay. So we got that. So we can start working on the clothing. And I'll start working on her first. So we get this. I'll make it slightly lighter. Now we'll just keep it try to respect the original colors. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Nope, dang it. Hold on. It broke free. The color broke free. No. Okay. Okay, I think I fixed it. Boop. Nope, it did not fix it. Okay. Hold on. Boop. Okay. Nope, okay. Where is it leaking? Okay. Okay, right here. Just got a bunch of little leaks. And I'll do this little area. Okay, there. Okay, then you... Hold on. Alright, doot, doot, doot. Alright, and then we got this line. Alright, alright. Getting a little bit wacky right here. Oh well. Nope, okay. It's screwed up. Yeah, it probably fits this better anyway. Okay, okay. And we get this one for here. Oh, dang it, sorry. Okay, we're getting there, folks. Tired. Sorry if my energy just kind of tanked. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, I think the cuffs, or like these parts are the lighter color. Yeah, for this area. Then I'll do these right here. And the color in the collar. Okay. All right. Okay. And then we'll get these the darker stripes. Okay. Little dino. Okay. But yeah, sorry again for my energy tanking. Kind of feel like this right now. Yep. A little bit like that. Okay. Yeah, right. And the very top palm should be like this. Now, it might be easier if I just move this over. Oh, no! Okay, sorry. Over here. Cover up bow, or VO. Yeah, sorry, I keep calling VO bow. It only just occurred to me that I have two characters with similar sounding names. But Whoops. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's get these little cups right here. Okay, we got it. We got it, folks. Okay. Just gotta do this area. Down here, and let's get this right here. Okay. Oh yeah, and we gotta get her tail too. Bright pink tail. Alright. So I'll name this layer Jolie. Okay. Do you have a favorite? Does anyone have a favorite dinosaur? Since we're drawing a dino lady right here, or not really. Yeah, I've been pretty fond of long-necked dinosaurs in the past, but I guess I don't really think about dinosaurs quite as much as I used to. Okay, just took a nice drink. Gotta make sure to drink my coffee. It's a lover of the great coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. Alright. Okay. Oh, sorry. Alright, gotta clean this up. Alright, I'm gonna do the general area. Okay. Wish I could speak properly. Okay. Alright. Gotta remember this sleeve too, and down here. Yeah, not me suddenly remembering how complicated this character's design actually is. Okay, so I just do the gradients on at the ends of his stuff. Then at the end of here, should probably erase the stuff right under the little hook part. Nope, okay. Yeah, just erase some of it away. Okay, and I'll just go ahead and merge it down. And I noticed that the underside here it got a little bit too changed to a different color, so I gotta fix that real quick. Okay, I should have made this a clothing mask actually. Okay. Yep, okay. That makes life easier. Then we can kind of put it under here. Sorry, I keep up. Okay, and this neck here should be that color. Okay. So we get the cuffs, we get the pants, get the shoes. And we'll do this too. Okay. Alright, so now I'll just do a little bow right here. Of course, we got the hood's right here, so we got, hold on. Okay. That's not the, didn't change the color I wanted it to change to. Okay. Forgot this part of the pants right here too. Gotta get the light green for the lacy part. Okay, we're almost getting there. Okay. The white color again, of course, mask. Okay. Okay, let's get this lighter green. Of course, crystals. Okay. Cause, like, Jesus Christ, this is complicated. No wonder he only got one attack. Okay. Alright, so should be a really dark black down here. Yeah, that I already used it for his shoes. It should also be the for here. Okay. And I'll just go ahead and dumb down some of his patterns. Start putting down these patterns too. Fun fact, this guy likes to tell people that he's or not a ton of people, but he does tell some people that he's descended from the space elves, which isn't really true, but yeah, he's a little bit of a chaotic guy. Okay, oops, dang it. Kind of went over that right there. Should have done that. Okay, let's fill this in then. Alright. Oh, hey, Scott. Thank you for coming. Right now I'm working on this attack. Hold on. It's a character interaction attack, so I thought it'd be fun because the person who attacked me, Little Red Devil, they actually did a character interaction type of thing as well for between one of their characters and my characters. So I thought, oh my god, interactions are always cute, yeah. But yeah, I thought I'd try to do something similar for them. So I'm drawing some of the circus-inspired OCs together. Kind of trying to simplify VO's design down because kind of forgot just how complicated this dude is. He's been trouble since day one, dang it. But yeah. So how's your day going, by the way? Or it's probably night for you at this point, but my day has been pretty simple so far. Kind of slow. I had some issues starting the stream up, but otherwise, not too much really happened. Yeah, OBS was being a little bit dumb, and so I basically had to restart the computer. But yeah, I managed to not be too late, thankfully. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of slapping my own character. Yeah, it feels kind of embarrassing to spend so much time on your own character for someone else's attack, but yeah, VO's been driving me a little bit insane. Okay. Driving me insane since the sketching phase, yeah. Today's been the first day of my week of work, so I'm pretty stoked to get out of here, I see. Oh, day of my last week of work, I see. Yeah, it's glad you're able to finally get out. My own work has been pretty meh, but you know, that's kind of how just kind of how it is at this point. But yeah, admittedly, I'm probably just kind of ready to be over. Sorry to be kind of done with art fight. To be honest, like I kind of wish I was able to do more like non-revenge attacks, but yeah, I just kind of I'm a little bit tired out. So right now I'm just kind of trying to finish things up. Hold on. I missed a spot. Okay. But yeah, so outside of the art fight stuff, my past few days have been pretty slow. Just kind of been tuckered out from work, so I just let myself sleep in yesterday. And then today I just kind of been prepping for the stream, so yeah, nothing too grand. I did manage to get one of my upcoming weekends off, like the weekend after this weekend, so kind of happy about that. I might be going on another little trip if it's possible. Sorry, my voice is cracking. It's not even that I hate the job, it's just each time your colleagues say, "You're too smart to be a gardener," it just gets to you, so I'm going back to school. Dang, sleeping in sounds good right now. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is just that my sleep schedule has been getting kind of screwed up because of my own job. I have to work like a very early morning shift, but you know, I think my brain's basically designed to be a night owl, so you know, so I kind of just like stay up late even if I'm getting like barely any sleep. So yeah, I just needed to catch up on sleep so I don't collapse and die. Okay, I'm just trying to get this done. Okay. Yep, just fill these in, fill this in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. Just kind of been focusing on this. Also, just nothing too exciting has happened, as I said before. But yeah, I've been getting like 3 hours of sleep for some of the nights I've been working, so yeah, I really needed to sleep in. Kind of became a necessity at that point. Okay, just let me get this really light color. Okay, and I'll get this other really light, or put this here, and I'll just merge it down now. So, trying to not focus too much on I do need to get this outline done real quick. Okay. Yeah, this dude is slowly becoming the bane of my existence. Of course, I probably just need to practice drawing him more, so I'm kind of planning on doing a little bit of stuff with this guy once art fight ends. I don't know. I plan on going out for a little bit of shopping next Friday, so it might still be a little bit until then. Yeah, I got a gift card from one of my family members, so I want to make sure to use that. Okay. Yeah, right. Alright. Okay. So let's fill this in now. Yep. Alright, so now then I just have to worry about this sash. Outside of, like, leaving work, has anything else exciting happened? Or has it been mostly chill for you? Also, I missed. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Almost there. Got the crunchies right here. Okay. Oh yeah, there's okay. You know what? Just boop, 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 boop. No, okay, that's too bad. Okay. Boop, boop. Zoom, zoom. Boop, boop. Okay. I actually went on a little trip myself. Thanks for asking. I went to the UK. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it sounds like it would be fun. What'd you do over there? Like, did you go out? Did you hang out at any, like, specific places? You don't have to tell me anything too specific. Just like... But yeah, that does sound like fun. Okay. Sorry, I'm being a little bit quiet again. I'm just trying to get a handle on this. Okay. Went to a game fair the first day, and the second day we went to see some steam trains. So that's cool. Was like, I guess I'm not entirely familiar with the game fair. Is that like just a, quote unquote analog games? Not actually, analog isn't the right term. Going outside games, or are they like the video games, or just like board games, or... Yeah, I swear I go outside. Not really, I haven't gone outside for a while. Oh, game as in a shot at boar. Oh wow. So like hunting then? Oh well, if it's in the UK, a rabbit more likely. Oh, I see. Yep, that sounds very traditional. But yeah, I'm glad you had fun. The steam trains sound pretty cool too. I think there's like an area that's actually kind of close-ish to where I live that has a steam train. Oh my god, sorry. So, yeah, steam trains can be pretty cool. Yeah, I watched a horse show, a few dog shows, shot a few clay pigeons. Very old-fashioned fun. I see. Yes, indeed. Okay. Okay, let's hide this dingus. Okay. Out of curiosity, what kind of things did you eat there? I assume that you had the good old British cuisine. But... okay. Oh boy, here we go. The, like, big drumstick in one hand, shotgun in the other type of fun. I see. Okay. Alright, I'll just handle some of the stuff right here while you come up with your big old list. That's what I assume you're doing. Alright. Now I'll just crap, what I wanted to do. Okay. I just got a blue tongue. Alright. Oh yeah, I wanted the stripes. Hold on. Okay. Boop. Whole English, Scotch egg, Korean chicken tenders, aforementioned drumstick, lamb shank, fish and chips, gallons worth of cider, and so many types of pies. Oh my. Yeah, that does sound sounds like quite the feast then. Yeah, it does sound pretty good, honestly, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. But dang, gallons of cider. Yeah, did you manage to get, like, really drunk at some point, or have you mostly been able to stay in control? Had the time of my life, always a highlight UK vacations. I see. I see. Oops. Okay. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that you had a blast there. Okay. Mostly in control. You drink them throughout the day, and the hot sun, you sweat out most of the feel funny shows. I see. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it probably wouldn't be that bad if it's just like throughout most of the day then. But yeah, I see. I see. Okay, hold on a second. I'm just gonna... Let's see what I want to do for the line art or the line color. Boop. Not sure about this. I want something that looks nice and whimsical. Okay, I'll just name it Z. Probably be okay for now. Then I'll come up with a... Actually, no, let me just try something else. Let me try purple real quick. Then I can do the... something like this for the background. Okay, it's maybe a little too strong. Okay, hold on a second. Bluer. How about a pastel? Okay, yeah, sorry. Never actually been drunk. Oh, wow. You haven't? I feel like I get pretty buzzed easily on my end, but, you know, sometimes I drink a bit quickly. I don't know, I feel like alcohol tends to affect me pretty differently here and there, so... But I've never been... I think the only time I've been, like, super duper drunk was actually my birthday this year, so... I probably mentioned it to you at some point, but... Yeah, at some point I got, like, kind of a lot more drunk than I'm used to, than what I was used to. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to see if this is... Almost with the background a bit more, so... Get this bluer. Yeah, so I'm getting a darker blue right now and just kind of adding a gradient around them. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I'm gonna... Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to keep things a bit more simple for the end of art fight, because I'm just running out of time. Okay. Honestly, I feel like they look okay with the flat shading anyways, but maybe I could add a little bit more. Hold on a second. Just add a little bit of effect. Hold on. Dang it. Yeah, just kept adding new layers instead of the folder, but okay. I'll just name the folder party. I'm gonna add more little details pretty soon. Just kind of. But yeah, I'll add a multiply layer and make that kind of a darker blue. No, flip. Oh, dang it. Sorry. Yeah, I realized the issue. Okay. Okay, I need to drag this out of the folder. Cool. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that you've never been drunk before. Sorry, repeating myself. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm just setting a little bit around their faces and stuff. Lower the opacity a ton. There's a... Okay. Part of me is wondering if I should lighten Vio's hair or not. I might do that real quick. So I need to open this folder back up, go through the hair, draw a little circle. Make a clipping mask. Yeah, I'll just yeah, I'm just lightening up a bit. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, it's just supposed to be a fun little piece right here. I don't drink often, and the heaviest drink I do quite enjoy is the whiskey cask stored cider. I see. Yeah, I usually just drink weekly, so I've drunk more in the past, but yeah, just not quite as much. Looks like the music kind of stopped, so I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah, not sure why it stopped right there. Let him back, okay. So, yep. Sorry, I'm just trying to decide on what to do. I think I will just add the little effects then. So, okay, I'm just gonna get the pen and just kind of draw these little, I'm gonna draw little confettis around, so. Make sure to, because you're putting up a little performance. Okay, and I'll have some pink confetti too. Yeah, I think the confetti would be coming from the Dino Girl, and then or Jolie. Her name's Jolie, by the way. And then Vio would make these little sparkles. That's sort of my plan. Besides, I like fruity stuff, so heavier stuff like wine or vodka is wasted on me. Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, I'm a fan of fruity stuff too. There's a cocktail that I like called the Hurricane, which is like a bunch of tropical fruits, basically. Not sure if you heard of it or not, but yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna take this color for... Okay. Yeah, I had that open. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw little sparkles. That would be Vio's stuff. Okay. Okay. Can't say that sounds familiar. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of wondering if that's maybe a North American thing or something. But yeah, it's a very, very tropical fruity drink. It's really good, honestly. I haven't had it in a while, though. I think because I usually get beer from places these days, but... Yeah, it'd be nice to have another one at some time. Okay, I feel like this... I'm gonna change this color real quick. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Alright, and then, I'm gonna set it to add real quick. Okay. Now it's just white. Oh well. So I'm just gonna add some more sparkles. Should probably just add a few over here. Get one here. One here. Okay. That should be fine. Strawberry 69. Red fruit, shredded mango, and topped with, I think, a type of cider or something. I see. Yeah, I just saw the 69 and it's like, oh wait. I don't know, it tastes like heaven. Good for the thirst too, surprisingly. I see. Yeah, I also like strawberry daiquiris, but it's kind of just a me thing. Hold on. Sorry, I keep one of the fill tools kind of does a better job at, or like fills closer to the line, I think. Okay. So I'm trying to like get the right one. And I was using the wrong one, so I need it. Oh my god. Change that. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... Actually, I can't, because it's yeah, I'll just close these off, and then I'll fix them afterwards. Alright. Oh. Dang it, no! Crap. Okay, hold on. Is it... Alright, sorry. Nope, dang it. Yeah, sorry, this is a... Dang you, Bing. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't get me started. I try to look up how to make it, but the 69 just gives me unholy things as a result. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine it would. That god dang meme. Oh, man. Yeah, I imagine that would be kind of annoying to look up, actually. Yeah, one thing... This isn't, like... This is, like, vaguely related, but not entirely. I know when I try to look up a recipe for macaroons, they always give me, like, recipes for, like, macarons. Even when I type out, like, coconut macaroons, they still give me the macarons. And that kind of drives me a little bit insane, because it's just annoying. Like, no, not that one. I don't want the sandwich cookie. I want the mound cookie. Gave my cousin and I a good laugh, though. We were trying to make a drink. Yeah. Yep. Maybe a bit of a spicier drink than anticipated. Okay. I'm just trying to change the positioning a bit. Oh, that was a little too close. Okay. So, I forgot to clean this one up, so should probably do that real quick. Alright. Okay. Zoom out. Control C, V. And now I will go to the Gaussian blur, so just make it really strong. Ping, ping. And then lower the saturation. Okay. Yeah, it might be okay to settle with this. At least with the 169, it's all liquid and the other has some liquid involved. Yeah. Yep. Okay, sorry, I just keep zoning out of it. Okay, I'll just add a filter layer real quick. Set it to overlay, and I'll do a Try to make it a fun color, so maybe like this. Nope, nope, shoot. Okay, change to the other one. Yeah, try to even out the colors slightly. So it's very thin, barely noticeable to be honest. Okay. But yeah, I guess it's the other stuff. So yeah, I just start assembling everything. Now I'll copy and paste the layer, and I'll just okay, let me just merge all the Come on. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting kind of focused. Yeah, sorry I'm so quiet. I'm just kind of trying to finish this piece up, so maybe just a smidge more. Okay, and then lower the opacity. So it gives it a little bit of a dreamy feel. And then finally I can add some noise type. So probably shrink this a bit too. Yeah, so the brains are a bit finer looking. Let's set this to overlay. Lower the saturation. Alright. Yeah, it should be okay. Save. Oh yes, and I almost forgot. I just need to open. I've been forgetting to add my logo, so I gotta get to that. It's not really much of a logo, it's just my name, but man, I kind of wonder if I should like develop a actual logo or not. Yeah, a lot of other artists have like these really cool, like unique logos, and there's just mine. Okay. I'll make it purple. Hold on. Okay, this is option mode. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely gotta be a crazy experience for trying to get drunk and then you just get that instead. Hold on. But yeah, I think today's stream was kind of just meant to be a lot shorter than usual, so I'm going to snooze these ads. Yeah, sorry about that, but I think I'm just going to wrap up for tonight. But yeah, thank you for coming here, Scott, and I appreciate you showing up and all that. Yeah, I just kind of out of it today, so I'll just go ahead and find someone that I can find my target. You know what? I think I'll like raid Chris KC today because they're also doing art fight stuff, and I was actually in their chat. It's actually there earlier. I always like showing up. Don't feel bad. All right, thank you, Chris KC. Okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna raid someone I know. But yeah, thank you for coming and chatting with me. Just a reminder, I still plan on streaming tomorrow, but the day after, on next Friday, I won't be streaming, so I'll be taking a little break then. But yeah, I hope you all have a good day, and hope to see you later. All right.
Time is it? 3:30? We're making good progress.
Okay. Don't rush me.
Anything I'm missing?